Welcome back in King family to another F1 Clash video, and today's video we're going to be sharing with you guys how to race on Jeddah. A lot of you guys have been seeing your comments on social media saying that you hate Jeddah. Jeddah is the worst track, and I mean Jeddah is like the best track in the game right now for me. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to win on Jeddah, what strategy is the best strategy for you to use, and so on and so forth. All right, so let's jump on in and see if we could find a match on Jeddah and get into this. Here we go for our race on Jeddah. We finally find the track, and let's go see what the strategy is for Jeddah here. All right, so for Jeddah, it's 1 to 2 on soft, 2 to 3 on mediums, and 2 to 4 on hards. All right, so I found that the soft tire, medium tire strategy works the best for Jeddah here. And if you're going to be selecting boosts for Jeddah, you always want to go for those power boosts. All right, so this track is designed for the power boosts. Boosts like dead fast and those kind of boosts are designed for this track, so you always want to go for those, and you should pick up a good amount of position with those. So we're going to jump in here with the soft and medium strategy. You always want to start off with the boost, so your drivers can pick up as much position as possible. Down the inside there, we see Vettel's trying to get that position, and he gets it up to P4. He moves, and we see your Verstappen moving up, and there you see Vettel is just moving all the way around there through the track to pick up position. All right, we're gonna cut them down right about there. After we leave that corner is where you want to cut down, because that corner is a nice corner to get some overtakes at. All right, you basically want to go slow around this portion of the track, and once you hit this straight, then you want to boost all the way from there, especially with those power boosts, all the way, non-stop boosting, because you're going into a constant straight, and then you want to cut down right at that corner. Right at that corner is where you want to go again and slow your drivers down. All right, and just let your drivers cruise through here. You want to boost around this corner as well, as this corner is nice for overtaking. You'll see, and then we'll cut that down. All right, now you're going to go to pit for another set of soft tires, because remember, the softs is 1 to 2, and you want to get those soft tires in. All right, for Verstappen, we're just going to let him cruise, boost around here, see if we can pick up any position. All right, so he's not picking up. Can he pick up Russell down the straight? If we had like a power boost, he would be flying down there, down the inside. He still picked up to P4, as you can see there, and he does not have the power boost to do so. But this track is crazy with the power boost. So we're going to do the 3-3-2 with or Verstappen, and we're going to be doing a 2-2-2-2 with or Vettel here. All right, so it's kind of hard to kind of remember every time, like where to cut down, where to boost, and so on. We see our Verstappen running out of tires here. We could have managed his tires a lot better, so he does not run out, and we're going to do that in this lap. So we're going to definitely take this lap to manage Verstappen's tire a lot better, so he doesn't run out. But the 2-2-2 and the 3-3-2 is the strategy you want to be using here at Jeddah to get as most wins as possible. We're going to bring back in now or Vettel for his pit stop. We were kind of boosting Vettel all the way there for a good amount of the track. We did not conserve for a good amount, so he's again out of tires, but he's back in the pits, and he should be doing okay out there in P2. We're going to boost or Verstappen from right there. Let's just cut down a little bit with Vettel here and let our Verstappen go pick up some positions. All right, all the way max, and then you want to cut down right at that corner and let them go through here nice and slow. Nice and slow. Then you could use a little boost around here, and then you cut that down to go nice and slow again. All right, we're gonna boost our Vettel again from there, nice and slow. If you on this big stream map, it's kind of easier for you to know where to boost and where to cut down. on Jeddah here, as the track is pretty long. All right, so here we see Vettel. Could you imagine if we had like power boost on? Our drivers will be flying on those straights. Super fly. All right, we're going to come back again for our Vettel for his final pit stop. And we're going to come back for our Verstappen for his final pit stop as well. All right. See, AI Verstappen is running the same strategy we're running with Vettel 2-2-2. And as you can see, he's way out there. Way out there. All right. And let's boost in our Verstappen, who seems to run out of tires again here. So if you were giving like Verstappen a boost like the dead fast boost or the lumberjack boost, that gives you a little bit of tire management. That would help him a lot in his race there, to pick up some position and to get a little extra on the tire management. All right, so now we're just going to be boosting from here all the way home. As you can see, Vettel has picked up P1 and he's basically winning nice and easy, while Verstappen is continuing to push. He'll be picking up some extra positions as some of these guys will be going back to pit, and we're just going to be firing him up here for the remaining 2 laps all the way home. Alright, so he's up to P11, and we see Bottas just glitching behind us all over the place. Bottas was like just glitching behind us there. And we cruise or Vettel in for P1. We see Verstappen up in P7 now. Should be able to pick off some more position, especially around here. Down the inside, nope, he got blocked to the pushed to the outside, and we see the rival Vettel picking him up. And we've picked up back the rival Vettel there, and he should pick off Norris on the back straight all the way home. Just imagine if these guys had like some power boost here. I don't really want to waste boost, and we could do it without wasting the boost. And there we go, up to P5 for our Verstappen. So if you've been struggling here at Jeddah, definitely run this strategy. It works for me, and especially if you're somebody who's going to be using boost on these tracks, use the power boost, as I said, speed boost, dead fast, fireworks, eclipse, vice. These boosts are the boosts you want to be using at Jeddah, and these boosts will be giving you the best opportunity to pick up positions and win your races as possible. So as you can see there, one driver 2-2-2-2 for a 4-stop strategy, 3-stop strategy, pardon me, and one driver with a 3-3-2 for a 2-stop strategy, and you should be good to win your races at Jeddah with this strategy. All right, so that's basically all I have for you guys here today about Jeddah, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. What strategy have you been using at Jeddah, and has your strategy been working for you? Let me know down in the comments. I've seen not a lot of you guys saying Jeddah is the worst track in the game, and it's like the best track in the game for me. Trust me, it's really fun. All right, so that's basically going to be it for this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Walk good, guys. Bye. Shout out to Marco Pedrana, Vid Mantis, Alfredo Jr., and Touch My Dilly.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways.